future. Me and the best producers out again, on route again. Airborne Orioles.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get started, and towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, John Means. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And it's caught for the out. Here's Trout. And Chris, one of the trends that we've seen over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, teams are trying to build their lineup more efficiently and usually putting their best hitter number 2, like Mike Trout. And the first offering is not close.
The days of hitting that hitter in the 3rd spot or the 4th spot are pretty much over, because you're wasting your best talent. And the fans, if they come to the game, and they want to see that guy hit as much as possible as well.
On the inside corner for a strike. People may ask why. No spot in the order comes up with nobody on and 2 outs more frequently than the number 3 hitter. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one is lifted in the air. Noel pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Adley Rutschman. Means 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Fly ball, center field, Thomas. And that is that. Back here in Cleveland, and starting in this one, Framber Valdez.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swing at a ground ball, and it stays fair.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. In the dirt, blocked. Nobody out, runner at first. And that misses off the outside edge.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%. Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Kwan, the lead runner, out at second. Ramirez on at first with nobody out. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Mansardo.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the...
Base hit, 1 run in already. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-0.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
Takes it to the bag. That's 1. How about that double play? Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now. Austin Hedges stands in. First pitch, not close. Two outs, 2 in scoring position as we play game 1 of this 4-game series.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Now 1 missed. Second and third, 2 down. This one in the air right field. Trout on his horse. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Means back to work. Fouled off left side. Henderson working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, he could be in for something really special.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yandy Diaz, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Terocchio at second for 1. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. Back to first, not in time. Here's Joe Adele. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Just missed.
Inside.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. To short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. That one ripped, but foul. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Hedges too late. Runner at second. 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missing there. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Noel pulls that one down, and that'll do it. Back now at Progressive Field, bottom of the second. Here's Brian Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
That's a little bit low. Almost got him.
No strike.
In the air out towards right center. Mateo trying to get there. Makes the grab, 1 away. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And there's a curve through for a strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That's to third. Henderson. Jump throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Jorge Mateo now.
Center fielder Jorge Mateo.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they can't get the out.
Waste no time there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Digging in, Jackson Holiday. In there for strike one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Thomas whips it in quickly. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second here, no outs. And a count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he deals. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In the air, right field. Noel going back on this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Base hit center field. In comes the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. That's a ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Holiday at second. Rutschman on at first with 2 down.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 on, 2 outs. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. Here's Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one almost got him.
That's in. Ball 2.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So in now for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. And a curve misses outside. Next pitch is outside. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one fouled off. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Manzardo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Tied up here in the early going. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that's downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. The tag out.
He's out.
Now batting first base.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
2 balls,
And
no
that
strike.
skips in the dirt. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And that's outside. And the count is 3-1. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here comes
Now
Lane
batting,
Thomas.
center fielder,
Doubled his first time.
Thomas.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Yandy Diaz
First
now.
baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Diaz, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball one. There's the strike. Liner, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Adele in the box for the second time. One ball, no strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's one down. Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea. Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Jorge Mateo. Fouled off down the right side. Popped up. Infield fly called there. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Diaz over at second. Kim at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him. Out number 3. Back here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Austin Hedges now.
Hedges.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Rocchio.
And ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Now batting.
Now it's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Went down on strikes his first time through. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Diaz snags it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth and into the box for Baltimore. Mike Trout. Means back to work. Just off the outside edge. 1-0.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And there's the automatic. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Thomas under it. Brings it in. One down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Adley Rutschman.
And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now here is Gunnar Henderson. Strike on the inside corner. Rutschman over at first with one away. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Outside low. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
In the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Two now. There's a swing and a drive. And gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 4-2. A new pitcher in the game, number 92. He's making his second appearance of the season. And next is the designated hitter, C.J. Abrams. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. And a curve is down and in. He swings and fouls one off. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Still only one out here in the inning. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They go back to back, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Joe Adell. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2.
Goes down looking. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting,
John
right
Kenzie
fielder,
Noel digs in for the Guardians.
Noel.
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
Ramirez dives back in safely. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one.
Yeah, you're out.
Not in time at first.
No, he's in
It's a
there.
fielder's choice. Kyle Manzardo will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in, and that is that. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. In the dirt, ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Fly ball down the line. Noel on the move. One up, one down. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo.
He was late there, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 3.
Jackson Holliday.
And that one pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Misses off the plate. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Kim throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up
Here's
next
Lane
for the
Thomas.
Guardians, center fielder, Lane Thomas.
First
Ball,
pitch,
that's
and he
out.
just misses. Hard hit, right side. He steps on
Got
the
him.
bag, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
2 down, bases empty.
Catcher,
Austin Hedges getting ready to hit. 0 for
Hedges.
2 in this one. Up the middle. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching
So
for the
Cleveland brings
Guardians,
on a new reliever, Trevor
number
Stephan.
37.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's
Stephan.
definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's Mike
Leading
Trout.
off for
0 for
Baltimore,
3 in
right
this one.
fielder, Mike Trout.
Late with the swing there.
He normally does damage on
0-1's
that
the
pitch
count.
in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swung on, belted. This one is crushed. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 6-2. Adley Rutschman digs in now. Outside
1-1.
low, and it's 1-0.
Part of the
Ball
order
one, no
coming through
strikes.
now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back, and he brings it into the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And makes the grab. Out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Abrams in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That one
Ball 2.
missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Throw on to Santana. And that is the third out of the inning. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
So
off
in now
for the
for
Guardians,
Cleveland,
the
Brian
shortstop,
Rocchio.
Brian Rocchio.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. To the right side. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done
Up
for the
next
out.
for the Guardians, second baseman, Gabriel Arias.
Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing, and he held up. 1 out, bases empty. And that's
Ball 3.
downstairs and outside.
I got 3-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running.
New arm out of the bullpen, Gregory Soto.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Gregory Soto.
Man at first, and up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. And out to aboard.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Clips the outside corner. 0-2. Soto. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Pitch misses. It's 2-2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack.
1 at second to Diaz. That's 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Herron.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And into the box for Baltimore, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Adell.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Joe Adell.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Runner at first with no outs here. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that drops in for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Diaz on at first, nobody out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur. And next for the Orioles, Ha-Sung Kim. And that's
Inside,
off
ball 1.
the inside edge. Ball 1. Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Man at first, 1 away. That one finds the corner, and the count is 3-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Helpful.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Mateo
Nope.
at the plate and takes high there.
Counts 1-0.
Next
Nope.
offering upstairs.
Tough spot right
2-0.
here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Ball,
if you
that's
leave
out.
something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And there's the automatic. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
That was pretty nasty. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holiday. First pitch misses. That one drifts inside. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back. And now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. Soto back to work. Ball 1 there. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated
Stepping
hitter,
in, Kyle Manzardo.
Manzardo.
That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Throws to second for 1. And the home fans sit down following the twin killing. 2 away in the 8th.
Santana.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Now batting, center fielder.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas now. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, catcher, Austin.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Brusdar Graterol.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
First and second, 2 outs. Austin Hedges now at the plate. Popped up. Holiday sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Hentges.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Noel makes the grab, and there's one down. And now Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
And the 0-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
On the ground right side. Loves it on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
2 outs, base is empty. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. Runner takes off. Swinging a foul out of play. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Back here in Cleveland, bottom 9, stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. Towards first, Diaz. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians.
Gabriel Arias.
Slider misses outside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Off the mark there. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Stephen Kwan.
There's the strike at the knees. Just missed. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. One strike away. Ground roll fires. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
And your final 6-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. We'll see you soon.
Just traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cake. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with them because papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And the call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. Body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Did you we talk about we should have called a truce. Shout to all my that be. You know never mind me.